positions, right? So, and then USPSA and competition, it's the same thing, right? Like we see these guys that like practice from like, standard draw position. And it's like, yeah, they're very fast, but like have them put their hands above their head, see how fast they are, see if they can even find the gun in their holster, right?
Yeah.
And that was one of the biggest shocks to me when I jumped into USPSA was the different start positions. And it's like, man, I don't practice any of this stuff. And so like a turnaround draw with your hands above your head, like my biggest thing was not like, can I hit 2 alphas? It was like, dude, am I going to find my gun? Like, so it definitely, you have to practice these variations. And like I said, I think that's when the timer comes into, because if you can draw from a standard concealed carry or USPSA start position, let's just call it 1.5 seconds, which is a pretty decent time. If you can draw from that position and then I ask you to put your hands above your head and do it, and now it goes to 4 seconds, it's like, okay, now we have a problem.
Yeah.
You're not practicing all these different variations or the possibilities that you can have.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think this really goes to the heart of another reason why you need to have a training plan is because you're going to go to the range and you're going to want to do the things that make you feel good.
Yeah.
Right. And so let's say you've passed the fundamental standpoint and you're like, okay, I can hit a target 25 yards, no problem. That's what you're going to go there and practice. And you're not going to you're not going to draw, you're not going to reload, you're not going to do all the things you need to do to be able to defend yourself or, in competition, to be able to compete. Right. Like, and I'm circling around self-defense because competition, we take a big left turn and we do a bunch of weird things that you should do that a lot of people don't do. But self-defense, if your home base is like, okay, I'm a good marksman, perfect. But now there's a defense component. There's a speed component that you need to be able to have. Does it need to be under 1 second? No, it doesn't. Does it need to be under 10 seconds? Yes. Right. So you need to practice your draws. You need to practice your reloads. Why? Where are your mags coming